talk all day. Oh, God. Yeah.
You know, I love books, and you know that the person that we're going to talk about loves books too.
I think it's someone we both love so much.
Yes, that person is
Janice, Mazel Tov on the well-deserved Limud Award.
This celebration of your wonderful teaching skills and of your dedication to the students with whom you work.
I can't think of a better person to receive it.
I am so proud, so verklempt, that Janice's professional colleagues have chosen to bestow this honor upon her.
Nobody works harder to maximize the time spent with students.
Someone who can cram more into 30 minutes of fun and delightful instruction than most of us can experience in 30 years.
Ken and I truly wish we could be there with you to celebrate. Instead, I'll have to tell you through this video some of the things I think about when I think of you, my dear friend of 61 years.
Janice. This is a book talk for you. Miss Rumpius is about a woman who wants to make the world a better place. And Janice, if there's something we know about you, it's your commitment to making the world a better place every single day and in everything that you do.
And it's funny, I'm certain that Esty got all of her training from Janice, because if there is anyone who exemplifies a mensch, it's Janice.
She was very kind and patient, and I wouldn't be where I am without her.
She was very friendly and funny, and she never really got mad at anyone. She was very nice.
Once my grandma was away in Atlanta, and I was in second grade, and before that, I've seen my grandma every single day of my life, and I still do. And so it was just a week or two, but I still really missed her because I wasn't used to it. And she wasn't supposed to come in for another 3 weeks, and Mrs. Hirshon brought her back because I missed her, and I wasn't very happy, and she was very generous by doing that.
I remember the very first time that I met Janice. I'd barely been at Rashi a couple of days when I happened to mention that there was an article in the Jewish Advocate about my son's Hebrew school, and that they were collecting money for the Magen David Adom. And before I knew what, Janice had come into my classroom and brought me a check. And she didn't know me and she didn't know my son. And she said, "Here, please give him money." And from that moment onwards, I've never known Janice not to want to donate to a cause, give money, give as much as she can, and think of everybody else.
Janice and I went to high school together. We met as presidents of 2 different service clubs. Janice's love of teaching also began early, including her volunteering at the local Cerebral Palsy Center. To see her there was magic. Her eyes would simply light up whenever she was around those children.
You are a friend who shares a passion for teaching and a love for the children we teach. But more so, you are the friend who knows what to say and do in good times and bad. And you are the friend who always reaches out to ensure that our friendship not just survives, but thrives.
She's always happy, she's nice, and she's strict for the better, and sometimes she makes kids laugh.
Giggle, giggle, quack. If anybody knows Janice, they know that she loves to laugh, and she makes other people laugh, and she finds humor in everything.
She's a blessing. You say her name and people bless her and are thankful for her.
Thank you, Mrs. Hirshon. Thank you, Janice Hirshon, for helping me learn how to read. She's really nice, and she was the person who actually taught me how to read.
The book woman at Rashi is Janice Hirshon. She has introduced countless numbers of kids to the joys of reading, so we'll call her that book woman.
She also helped me improve in my reading a lot.
Reading, writing, and many other things to help me focus on subjects.
We used to go over Scholastic News, and she helped me write better. We did reading comprehension tests or other types of tests. She let us sit on the little chairs and couches she has in her room.
It was actually my mom who taught me to read. I didn't know I was learning at the time. It just seemed like we were playing a lot of fun games and spending time together. My mom was always encouraging me at reading to me. It was always my mom over anyone else who would say, "Michael, reading is important. It's better than TV." Now I read all the time.
I remember a time when I was little that we were reading a book, and there was a very sad part at the end, and she started crying, and she told us that every time she read that part of the book, it made her cry.
My favorite annual tradition is that no matter how many times you've read Stone Fox, it has to be more than 20 without fail upon getting to the end of the book every year when the kids come back and talk about how you cried at the end of the book. And they're always a little bit shocked to see that side of you.
Some memories I had with her were doing mitzvah makers, which I love doing. She's a great person and she loves doing mitzvahs, as in mitzvah makers, and I love going to Newbridge with her.
Being your roommate all those years in the old building, I got to see the excitement and the dedication that you put into Mitzvah Makers, and you just inspired me to join and come on along with you.
Miss Hirshon has really taught me how to relate to some of the older people and how to be patient and kind. She's truly been a role model to me about how to act and how I can really learn something from everybody and how I can take that in and make myself a better person because of it.
She helped me with learning how to deal with the residents and how to be kind to the residents.
This says Ella takes the cake, but honestly, Janice, you take the cake. You are there for mitzvah makers. You are there for Tamchui.
To Janice, Tamchui is not just a once-a-year project to which she devotes her time. It's her life. Tikkun Olam is a personal mission that every day she feels when she leaves the house.
I don't know if you sleep. Perhaps you do, maybe a drop, but you take the cake.
Anyone who knows you knows that you perform mitzvot whenever you can. There's a saying, run to do a mitzvah, and you exemplify that, Janice. In your work with your temple, the mitzvah you fulfill by being so devoted to your mother, to your students, to your family, and to your friends.
Mom, you've been pretty awesome, but one of my favorite things is when you taught me so much about history, when you read to me about the presidents and then had me read about them, write about them, draw pictures, and then we put them all together in the president's scrapbooks, or when we watched Ben-Hur together for 4 hours straight, then later you set up a human wheelbarrow chariot race for my birthday. It was really great.
Oh my God! That first grade group! There's so many of them! And this one's there because of the Italian. And that one is on his head, and then this one is crying. I mean, I have to weed some of them out. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Hold on. I'm starving. Okay.
Which makes me think of muncha, muncha, muncha. I mean, if you are not eating carrots or a lovely salad, then it's not pickles to Pittsburgh, it's cucumbers to Cleveland. So you brought all your goodness to Cleveland because Arnold's there. So I love that you're now my Cleveland connection.
Janice truly is everybody's best friend, a woman who by nature is charming and nice, very nice.
I don't remember the ballet classes we attended together at age 3, though I dare say you probably do. I know it was the beginning of our friendship, and I believe the beginning of the friendship that our mothers had for many, many years.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't know where it is. It's here. Wait. Oh, no, not that one. No. Don't worry. They're progressing. You know what? I could see them twice a week for an hour. And don't worry. No, I'll fit it in. They'll be fine. Don't worry. Let me check those Ames web scores. Wait. Oh, it's in the yellow. I don't know. What are we gonna do?
Later in our first year of marriage, Janice demonstrated her formidable organizational skills when she was providing activities for young adults who had significant mental disabilities. Of course, when Janice organizes an event, she's a force of nature who gets everyone involved and imbues the event with something special. An experience I witness in which I participate every Friday at our synagogue's Oneg Shabbat.
You started honing your leadership skills at a very young age, Janice. It was in elementary school, if I remember correctly. that you came up with the brilliant idea for a neighborhood GGTC, the Girls Get Together Club. I was very honored to be invited to join the club since I didn't live in your neighborhood. Then, as now, I was in awe of your creativity, your confidence, and your leadership skills.
You've showed us how to be an amazing teacher to children and inspire them and empower them to become great readers, to be mensches, and you do this all in a day.
Will you take a small group?
I'll take a small group anytime. Take a small group, I could take one-on-one, I could do 5 in a group, I could do 10 in a group. Don't worry, I have plenty of time.
Janice, you radiate a special kind of love, the loyalty and love you show to everybody.
Throughout middle school and high school, our friendship was tested as I was moved back and forth between schools 3 times in 6 years. Yours is my one friendship that has withstood those challenges and the test of time. We reestablished our friendship when we both lived in Michigan, both educators and new moms. So, for the last 33 years or more, we have maintained a friendship, no matter where we've lived.
You can count on Janice as a friend, but most importantly,
Thank you,
Ms. Hirshon.
Thank you, Janice.
Just like Mr. Fonker was an inspiration to the students that he taught to read, you've been an inspiration not just to our kids, but to us. You always will be.
O up with R. U up up. A apple A. R R. E and F. T top. H hat. Up. E and up. E that much. E and up. S snakes. T topped. You are the best.
We love you, Mrs. Hirshon! Muzzle Club!
Janice, we love you.
We love you guys. Congratulations.
Hope to have many more years of continued collaboration and working with you. Mazel tov.
We so celebrate that you're getting this award because we love you so much.
Janice, you are remarkable in everything that you do. Mazel tov on your Limud award.
Love to you all, to you, to Arnold, the kids, and your wonderful mom. Congratulations and shalom.